I just got blown at. No idea where that deer was at. Let's go. Alright guys, we got a fresh set of tracks already right at the car. We just had some snow within the last couple hours, so these are extremely fresh. They did not go down over the road where I was driving up, so that is telling me that this deer is still right up in here in this thick stuff. So I'm going to start walking through that and see what we can find. So this wind up here on this hill is just circling and whipping every direction. From what I can see down over, it doesn't look like the wind's blowing too much down in that bottom. So I might try to reposition here, get down in closer to the creek bottom, and see if we can find any sign down in there. I think my wind up here is just circling around too much. If anything does come nearby, they're gonna smell me and go around me. So I'm gonna try to get down into the bottom a little better and get away from this wind. All right, I'm finding fresh sign. That's very fresh. It's looking like I made the right decision to come down into the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and just creep through here, see where these tracks go, see if I can't find something. Oh, this is shaping up to be the best day we've had of the season. So far anyway, at least with sign. Like I said, we just had some snow squalls come through here right before I came out. So these are definitely within the last couple hours. So maybe I can just mill around and creep up on one here. Well guys, I just got blown at about 5 times. No idea where that deer was at. I'm creeping down through these pine bottoms here, and I'm just creeping. I don't know if it caught my wind or what happened, but that thing just blew at me about 5-6 times. So you know what happens if you blow. You gotta go. So it sounded like it was going right the direction I'm heading, so I'm hoping that it wasn't too spooked, and maybe I can creep up along here and find it. But damn, if you blow, you go. All right, so I found the tracks where that deer went, and it went down in here through that bottom. It wasn't running, it was just creeping through. So I kept going up, and I looped around. I'm gonna try to sneak back around it and see if I can get below it. So I think it's just hanging out down here in this bottom. It wasn't running. And it's gotta be the deer. That was the only set of extremely fresh tracks I found, and it came right out of the area where I heard it blow at me. So I got up here onto a quiet road onto the other side of the bottom where it was headed, and I'm just gonna creep my way back down around and hopefully I can catch it. Here we go. So I followed those tracks from that deer that blew at me, and it went across the road off of the Dobt property. I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna just mill around a little bit more, see if I can't find any more tracks. Can't go chase after that one, unfortunately, but I guess it is what it is. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep at it. So, once again, these deer have me very confused. Yeah, the sun's blinding me. I've only came across 2 or 3 sets of fresh tracks, and they all just stop. Like everyone I followed, they just stopped. This most recent one I came across, they came up out of a bottom, and then they just stopped. Just vanished. And deer walked up over a hill, stood there, and then the tracks disappeared. It didn't turn around and go back down over. There was only the one set of tracks coming up, and they just hit a dead end. I have came across and covered every border area of this piece of property. And the deer that blew at me this morning looks like they went across the road. Other than that, I don't know where any of these other ones are at. They're not crossing anywhere that I have been circling around them. I've been through the bottoms. I don't know. Definitely deer here today, though. There's more tracks in here today than I've seen combined all season. Again, only a couple that are really fresh. All the other ones are real old, but I've definitely seen a lot of tracks today. So I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna keep at it here. We've got a little bit longer to go till we get back to the car. And then I'll be calling a wrap to today. Got 2 days left after this, so maybe we'll still stumble across something today. I don't know. Let's go. I want to show you guys why public land is becoming a problem and why hunters start losing access to public land. So a couple videos back I showed you about the dumping that was happening and this area getting blocked off, no vehicle signs, no littering signs. Let me show you what I found today. Somebody drove right around the big mound. There's tire tracks all up and through here, and they drove right down this little 4-wheeler trail. So it doesn't matter what kind of signage that is put up, people just don't listen to it. When stuff like that keeps happening, trash keeps getting dumped, areas get posted and cut off, and then you lose your hunting grounds. What a joke. So whoever decided they were going to ignore these signs and drive through here, they just decided they were going to rip one right out of the ground and throw it off to the edge. People are assholes. That makes me so mad. Hey guys, well, I guess that brings us to the end of another hunt. This has been the hardest season I've ever had hunting. So hopefully persistence will pay off. That's all we can do is keep trying. So thank you all for watching. Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you on the next one.